Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for my previous video. It's gonna be like a 2 series. For my previous video the phone fell. Anyway guys, let's get on to it. Just guys, bear with me. Eventually I'll be able to produce better videos. I'm still trying to get used to this. So anyway, let me just adjust the camera to where we can see everything and be able to tell what I'm doing. Okay, so anyway, we were mounting the transmission bracket. So this one goes in that far. Okay. One side mounts onto the motor. Okay, one side. So there we are. So these are the two transmission mounting point. The very top here is where we have the other mounting point, and at the back here, that's where we have the motor mounting point. Okay, I have my, see here, my two mounting hardware. They are both 17 millimeters. So what I do is I start with this side. Maybe there's an easier way of doing it, but this is the way I found it, especially if you're doing it on a jack stand. Okay, we have those two. The longer one goes on the actual motor mount. Hold on guys, let's mount the two hardwares on the very bottom and at the very top. For the very back one, it's easier to move the motor that way. Okay, let me mount the top one. I'll be back here again. Okay, I'm gonna go up there and mount that one. Okay, it's easier from the top. I have the top one mounted. I have these two mounted. Let me make sure they're in a little bit. Just making sure they're snug. Okay, and then you have the one that goes on the actual motor, but we need to move the motor that way a little bit. Still not yet. I can move it with my hands, but I need the other hand. So what I do is I use the block of wood I showed you, and I jack up the motor on one side. I'll show you the setup. Okay, so I'm able to push this one through. It makes it easier that way for me, at least. Okay, this is where I jacked up. This is where I jacked the motor. I'm using a 4x4 wood and a jack. I jack it like almost to the diff area back here. Okay, that's the mounting point for the mount, the transmission, rear transmission motor mount. Okay, so they're all snug. Okay, I'm gonna use my noise maker. Sorry guys for the noise. Yeah, it's dying. Okay. Okay. It's dead. Okay. So I'm gonna use elbow grease. To take it the rest of the way. Okay, make sure you don't force these ones. They should go in smooth. If you're forcing, remember that's an aluminum casing. What that means is they're easy to break. So if you're forcing anything, you're in trouble. Not in trouble, but you know what I mean. You can break those casings really easy. Again, ask me how I know. One time I was doing a Honda Prelude has the same mounting point, 90, I believe it's 95 to 2001, has almost the same setting. I had one and I was doing the same job, and unfortunately I forced one of these and transmission case broke on me. Okay. Okay. Make sure everything is talk to spec. If you guys have any questions, or if you would like for me to repeat any process, let me not say repeat any process. Some of these processes are not as easy. They don't go as easy as it seems on the video. But once you get to doing it, they're not as hard. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. If I can do it, I believe anybody can do it. Again guys, I don't have a editing software, so anything you see is in real time. Okay, everything you see is in real time. Okay, I'll go on the top and tighten the top one too. Okay, everything is fitted well, so let's come with me. Okay, I was gonna show you the very top mounting point, which is right, oopsie, hold on guys, right there. Okay, the hardware is going that way. Okay, so now that we have all 4 mounting points all fit, I can go ahead and remove this. So again guys, this is a tech tip. Don't force it in there. What you're dealing with here is aluminum. Don't force it in there. What you do is just make sure it's holding the motor from moving back and forth. Remember, these are rubber mounts. All 4 of them are rubber mounts. If you wedge this one or whatever you can wedge in there, it helps stabilize the motor one way to keep it from moving, and that's how it makes it easy for you, even for you, to be able to mount the back mounting point. Otherwise, if you have the motor moving, even the slightest of movement will throw off, it's gonna throw off your mounting capabilities. Okay, at least that's how I found it easier to do. Maybe someone else has an easy way of doing it. Otherwise, anyway, I wanted to show you guys that process. So probably tomorrow or whenever I have a chance again, I'll bring you guys. We can put both drive shaft from the driver side. The short one is the driver side. It has a little rust. I have to clean up that. It's still weighted. It has a weight. Okay, still good. I have to check on this. Sometimes if this one wears out, you have some vibration at high speeds because of that. Okay, make sure it's still good. The seals are still good. The boots are good on both sides. Okay, I'll clean the splines. These are the splines that go into the transmission. Okay, it has this I call it a locking pin. Once it goes in the transmission, it keeps it from backing out. This little washer you see there. Okay, so this one is from the driver side going that way. Okay, is a short one. For the passenger side, I don't have it with me. It's in the house. It's in the storage. It goes from the motor, facing the motor from the front. It goes that way. It has a counterbalance. A counter shaft from one side, and it's mounted on the motor almost towards the end here, and then the other side goes that way. Anyway, when we get there, I'll show you guys. So that's the progress so far. I still have my wiring out of the way. It makes it easier to get onto small spaces like those. Okay, I have to put all together my hoses. Okay, I have to do the exhaust corrector. Okay, everybody knows them as exhaust manifolds, but there's differences between exhaust manifold and exhaust correctors. Okay, I have everything here. This is an exhaust corrector. You can call it a manifold. I mean, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, that's a corrector. Okay, right there. It has 5 mounting points. Mounts on the motor on the back. It has an exhaust gasket. Okay, it's metal. Don't use the composite one. Okay, unless you want to do the job again within within no time, you're gonna be forced to do it again. Okay, that's that for now. So it's coming around. again, eventually when I'm done, I'm gonna bring you guys on a ride. It's a manual shift. They are very fun to drive, especially with these motors. They're fun to drive. You won't push it so much. It's not my vehicle, but yeah, we'll go on a ride when I'm done. Okay, until next time, welcome. Thank you again for watching my channel. If you have any comments, if you have any encouragements, any questions, please feel free on the comments below. Thank you for all the guys that have subscribed. And also, if you want to partner with me in whatever I'm doing, please feel free. Just reach out to me at Facebook. It's easy to get me on Facebook at Peter Motiga. And if you have any questions, any comments, anything, encouragement, anything we can learn together, please let me know. Again, I've done this for quite some few years now, but again, I don't know it all. I'm still running so much. I run every day, every single day. I run something, so we can learn together. Okay. Again, I don't know all. I don't know it all. I can take you through steps, and if you have a better way of doing it, please let me know too. Again, we are running together, right? Okay, until next time, guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.